So what I find really interesting about this shot here is I don't actually know what the intention of actually what they were trying to achieve. So there's this dude jumping out like a crazy person, and then he smashes his window, which was always going to happen. But what was the actual intention?
Yeah, if you actually were on that, can you let us know what you were thinking?
What is he trying to do a slips catch and like catch it on the way out?
Yeah, or you like getting shot and you.
I don't know, but it was always going to end badly.
Yeah. It was, no matter where it was going, it was ending bad.
Welcome back to the 19th hole. This week we went to the Chalambar Golf Course.
Chalambar.
It's in Ararat, if you're wondering where it is.
Yeah.
So we'll have a bit of a look at that. We did a signature hole while we were out there.
Yep.
We've got a new segment tonight that we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're calling, and I'm going to have to bleep this out.
How the beep.
How the do I get out of this? Thanks to you guys. You wrote a comment saying we should put ourselves in strange positions and see how we get out of it. So
exactly.
There's one of those tonight.
Yep.
First of all, I really want to talk about the 10,000 shots.
10,000 shots. It is unbelievable how the support we've got already. We announced it, Tuesday?
Yeah. It's only Friday now.
Yeah, Friday while we're filming this. It's the amount of support we've got from that is just incredible. I honestly got overwhelmed. At first I was like, a couple blokes like us, we're not going to turn, not many people are going to worry about turning heads or anything like that. And the amount of support we got, I actually started getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, it
was awesome.
It's a really cool thing. I did a charity event a couple of years ago, and it's amazing how much people get behind a charity event. So we're really, really grateful. I did want to give a bit. I don't think I've ever explained why that we're doing this. If you go on the website, there's actually a story around the story there. But I just sort of briefly mention. So my youngest son Harrison was born with kidney failure. There's a lot more to it than that, but I'll just say kidney failure. The doctor sort of gave him 2 weeks to live and said that he wasn't going to make it. And to their surprise, he got through, and he had dialysis for a number of years, and then in 2017 he had a kidney transplant. And all through that, very special kids looked after us all the time. They've given us places to stay in Melbourne when we were having transplants, so we stayed for a couple of weeks, and they sorted all that for us. They
organise everything from Ronald McDonald House.
They help out so much. They take us to Adventure Park every year with all the other people from the charity. They're just wonderful. So I really, really wanted to give
something back. Something back. That's a great, and they knowing you guys for many years that we've known each other for, and knowing what you guys went through with Harry and that, it's and to have a charity like that behind, I know how much easier it did make life for you guys. So to give something back to them, and they were on board straight away. They love the idea. Something different, I guess.
And Killers has been a massive supporter of ours. And they were like Jamie down at Killers was straight on to it.
They're unbelievable.
His attitude was, how can we make it happen? Not reasons not to do it. It was, how can we make this happen? So that was really great.
Not just so much Jamie as well. Like the owners of the Killers, they didn't even hesitate. The powers that be down there, they all let's go. We're at the driving range. We're going to be there overnight. They lock up, they're going home to their families, we're still going to be hitting balls, so they're going to rock up in the morning, there's going to be 5,000, 6,000 golf balls out the range they're going to pick up before they even start doing anything.
Well, most of them might be far in the range.
No.
It doesn't go that far when we hit it.
There's a few putters and that coming out, but so they're just giving out everything for us, and that to me was the start of, like I said, the overwhelming side of things of just when you actually realise, hang on, these people, and then the amount of prizes, the amount of people that we're getting prizes off are unbelievable, and the companies are massive, like Callaway, we've got the Q Golf Course, we've got local companies here in town, in Lara here, that are getting behind us, and
so just to give you a bit more detail on that, there's Lara Tyre and Battery are going to give away a $600 set of tyres, or a voucher for $600 worth of tyres. We've got the Q Golf Course giving away four rounds of golf there for four people, which is valued about $400, I think. We've got the Maryborough Golf Course giving away rounds of golf there too. I think it's 4 as well, and 2 people at Stall. And Callaway have offered a driver and a bunch of hats and balls and stuff. So it's going to be so much fun.
Fingers crossed they get in the mail in time.
Yeah, they will. We'll get a bit to you anyway, so they'll definitely get there. So you have a Tredam guarantee, whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
We just announced last week. We asked a question about whether you want to win a box of the V3 golf balls and which sort of ball you wanted to win. Overwhelmingly, they wanted to win the soft one, which I think I actually have.
You were quite disappointed about because that's what you liked.
Well, I've been using the last couple of rounds. There'll be a review coming out soon.
Good ball. Well,
yeah, I mean, I'll watch the review anyway.
Yeah, watch the review.
But the winner of the V3 soft golf balls is Ozcats, also known as Aussie Joe.
Yep.
He's been an absolutely wonderful supporter of ours for a long time. And
I reckon.
Yeah, I'm so grateful. I'm so glad that he finally got to win something because we put him in the computer, we randomly draw him out, and he happened to win one for once. So I'm really, really happy. So these will be coming your way. Go to Facebook, which I know you follow us there, and send us a direct message with your address, and I'll send you out a box of these soon. Too easy. So with
not those ones, you just wrecked that box.
No, that's fine. I've used those already. They're fine. So we played Chalambar Golf Course.
Chalambar.
Yeah,
Chalambar. Yeah, that one out at Ararat there.
Yeah.
One of the two at Ararat that we've stumbled across another one, Ararat, that was Watch a review of that one.
We're going to be a bonus episode review of that one.
That one's it's been lacked. It's sort of been left behind, I think, when they opened up the better course, maybe.
It's a cancelled course, and it's 9 holes, and it's... our mission is to play every course in Australia, and that was a tick off the list.
Yep.
If you're a beginner, it's great. Go out there because you're going to learn, and you're not going to get in the way of people who are better golfers, and they're going to get frustrated by amateurs. So it's a good place like that, but it's not something that I would suggest if you're a middle to high handicapper, you're going to get much value out of.
No.
Having said that, I birdied a hole, and so I'm pretty happy with that course.
Yeah, it landed like that far from it. If you didn't birdie it, there's something not right. But Chalambar was that was a course that kept on giving.
Yeah,
it started off the first hole was a bit because they're doing works on it, and the
first couple of holes.
Couple of holes, so they don't actually have a second hole at the moment. So the second hole's halfway up the third hole. It's a short little par 3.
You play it, then come back and then play a par 3 again.
Yeah. So that was a little interesting. But then after that, it just kept getting, and they've changed tees around, so you're soon going to be hitting over water. I think the manager there said, new greens coming in. And I think the manager there said, but we're probably about 2 to 3 weeks too early.
Yeah.
Which we would have seen all of it done. So,
which is funny because that course has been on the list for ages to get to. We've been meaning to get to for quite a while, and we just hadn't got there yet.
So we probably could have waited another couple of weeks, but anyway. But no, and it just kept giving, and then back 9, wow.
Yeah, I mean, and also to add to that, of going there that day, we've had a long hot summer where it's been hot and humid, and then yesterday we were there and it was cold and cloudy,
and windy, and it was unfortunate. We couldn't get the drone up because of the wind. It just wasn't the best day to film, but.
Yeah, I mean the back 9, like you say, it gets better and better and better with like the views of the mountains in the background. You got the Grampians over there.
No, it's not the Grampians.
Isn't it?
No, those are the other mountains.
Okay, well, mountains in the background.
Yeah.
Whatever mountains they happen to be.
But they cleared there for a little bit to get a really good view of them.
Yeah.
I just wish I was playing better golf.
Yeah.
I wish I was hitting the way I did at the driving range the day prior.
I look at that course and think that the work they're putting in obviously is going to make it better. It's one of those ones where I reckon it's just going to get better and better as the years go by. Yeah. Like the clubhouse is nice. It's got the pokies in there. It's got a nice sitting area and a bar and everything. There's no pro shop, but it's okay. They were saying there's a what was it, a Drum and Golf not far away.
Yeah.
In Ballarat,
and they help them out.
So there's plenty of facilities there.
Yeah.
But you can see there's so much untapped potential that that course can just get better and better and better, and sort of one of the ones to just keep an eye out for it, because I reckon it'll start to go up the ratings.
Yeah, definitely. I reckon if they put in a few more bunkers on some of those harder holes, and there's a couple holes that were unbelievably hard.
Yeah, well, what they call it, the coronary, where it's like people with hardtacks walking up.
Yeah, I walked across the top, and I thought if the ball rolled, if it rolled down, there's a little slope there to stop it from going too far. If you hit the ball up on that top right-hand side facing the green, that little hill down the bottom there was not stopping the ball roll. It was going, and if it went over that hill, it was going 3 fairways down. Well, it was going to roll.
That's a really really good cross to the signature hole that we played there, because that had a big left to right slope. So let's
that's
check
the extension of that hole.
Yeah, what was it, the 13th hole?
13th, yes.
Yeah. So let's check out the 13th hole at the Chalambar Golf Course.
Let's do it.
So this is the signature hole series. This is the Chalambar Golf Course. We are on the 13th hole. It's a 406 metre par 4. The views are fantastic. It's a long dog leg to the left par 4, so I'm hitting terribly with my driver today. I hate it with a passion, so I'm going to go with my 3-wood. Not the ideal club for a long par 4 though. Let's go. So I've drop kicked that ball out to the left, but I got a really good bounce. So let's see if I've got a shot anywhere near the green for 2. So I have gotten incredibly lucky there. I got a big bounce down the fairway. I'm 145 metres out from the green. I'm not hitting my irons too crisp at the moment, so I'm going to hit a 6 iron and just try and get it somewhere around the green. So again, I got incredibly lucky. It's gone out to the left, it's a terrible shot, but it's rolled down next to the green. So I'm on the back edge of the green here. I'm going to test out my putting ability. It's long, probably about a 9 to 10 metre putt. Let's see how we go. So that's held up a little bit into the wind there. I left myself with about 2 metres to par. Let's see. So I just missed the hole, missed my par this time. I think it's the first bogey I've had in this signature here hole series. That's a really great par 4. It's a long hole, but you can get a nice roll. But if you put the ball in the wrong part of the fairway, it's going to roll off into the rough and you're going to lose that ball. Get out here and give this course a crack because it's beautiful and it gets better and better. So that was the signature hole at Chalambar?
Yeah.
Chalambar?
Chalambar.
Every time I say it twice.
Yeah, that place.
It's a... I got incredibly lucky on that hole. I shanked both shots to the left, even though shanks go to the right. I pulled both shots to the left, they hit the fairway and they rolled back down. Yeah. I could imagine on a dry day, when you hit one out of the rough in that hole. Yeah,
and it just rolled right across the fairway and just kept going.
You hardly even hit it.
Yeah, it just wouldn't stop. It just ended up down in the rough and next to the green.
And disappointingly, that was the first time I've actually bogeyed one of those signature holes.
Yeah, well you have, I bogeyed one. Bogeyed the only one I've done.
Yeah. Well, then you'll do next time.
Yeah. No. Look, it was a good hole. It was a tough hole. And the next hole after it was the coronary. I mean, we could have used that as well.
Well, I was about to say that there's probably a stretch of 4 or 5 holes there in a row where any of them could have been the signature holes because they've got epic views and downhill rolling fairways, and
even the 5th hole, I'm going to say, if we were 2 or 3 weeks later and the 5th hole was hitting over water, that would have been a massive, because like the water was probably 50 metres from the tee, so it's giving you that arse straight away. Oh crap, I've got to make sure I hit this one right, you know.
And there was one hole where, what was that one we had a massive dog leg to the right where you were trying to hit through?
Yeah, I tried to hit through a tree. Yeah.
Maybe I'll cut a clip of that now and show you trying to hit through that gap.
That's actually coming up on the thing at the end.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, you'll see it. Good.
Yeah, you'll see that. That's one of our later on clips.
While we were there too, we had one of you guys reach out to us and say that you guys should do a series where you put the ball in a really hard place to get out of, and then show how you would get out of that. Yeah. So tonight's episode, I was stuck in a bunker.
Yeah, you got it plugged real good, which is odd because I was in a bunker earlier on and it was so hard. And you found the softest bunker on the course, I think. And it just went.
It was the very last hole too, so check it out and see what you think. We're calling this the
How the F do you get out of it?
That's right. Check it out. Welcome to the first episode of what we're calling the How the Fuck Do I Get Out of This series. I've got an absolutely plug to the numbers lie here. Now I was taught a while ago that if you close the club face like this, over the top of the ball, that's how you get out of this shot. Let's see if it works. Well, I mean, it's come out of there. It's gone about 5 or 6 metres past the hole, but considering how plugged it was, I'm pretty happy with that result. Yeah. All right, so that was the first episode of the How the F Do We Get Out of Here.
Yeah, it's a weird way that I've never seen that before.
What, the closed club head?
Yeah. And when I'm looking at it going, so I was holding the camera, and I'm like, that ain't going to work. I honestly thought I'm going to see the first person ever top a ball in a bunker. But it didn't. It came out, and I was like,
I learnt that years ago, and I still to this day don't know how it actually works.
No.
But yeah.
Do you twist your hand
you
back normal, or
close it and swing a normal swing, and apparently it just somehow magically comes out.
Does it just make, doesn't, because you hit, anyway.
I do not profess to understand the golf swing.
I got no idea. I got no idea at all.
I've played enough golf to know that I will never understand how golf works.
No.
I can just try and guess my way through it.
No, I've given up on trying to figure out how to golf at the moment. I'll tell you what, after we do these 10,000 shots, if swinging the club 5,000 times, if I'm not...
A little bit better?
If I can't make crisp contact at least, even I don't care if I chunk it a little bit and it goes a bit shorter than what I want, or a little slightly left or slightly right of where I'm aiming, but if I'm not dropping my handicap a lot within the first few weeks of that, I'll be upset.
So if you enjoyed that little segment, let us know. Let us know if you want what scenarios you'd like to see us in, or whether you just wanted to get rid of it. Just tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think.
And if you've got any ideas for the show, let us know, because we love putting things in that you guys talk about.
We do.
At the end of the day, we do it for you guys.
Well, that's it.
We want to do heaps more charity events over time, but we're really stressing, get out there and donate to this one now, because you donate earlier, you get more chances of winning prizes. So
and if you donate $10 every week, you got 3 weeks to go.
Yeah,
three chances.
Yep. And we're going to be giving away, we'll give away prize bang right at the start of the night. We're going to give them away, we're trying to give them away every hour, but we'll see how we go on the night. But
see how many we've got, and if we've got enough to do the full 24 hours, or
exactly. So
23 even.
Yeah, jump on there, donate as much as you can, and we'll get away heaps of prizes. I can't wait to give them away.
Oh, I just can't wait for the night. I'm really excited. I know it's going to hurt, and I'm going to be sore for days and days, but it's going to be great. It's for a good charity. It's for a good cause. So
yeah. Now, when you see our reviews online, you generally will see the best of what we've...
We're pretty good at editing.
Yes, and pretty good at making up fake lines on the screen that make it look like we've hit really good shots sometimes.
Yeah, those trace ones that you hit 300 metres, they're like...
Well, the tracing software works pretty well, and occasionally it goes skew-if, so you have to sort of give it a nudge, and generally give it a nudge to our benefit. So we thought it was a good opportunity to show just a handful of clips of...
Got 3 or 4 clips there that are, maybe 5, I think, I don't know.
Which is actual reality of what our golf game looks like on the course. And if you ever come out and play with us one day, you'll probably see that the reality is...
Watto, he'd know. Watto, a good mate of mine, Watto, he knows exactly what it's like.
Well, our slogan on our website is for average golfers, by average golfers.
Yeah.
And we live by that mantra. So here is a short collection of clips that Damien put together of us playing golf like the rest of you play it.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Well, we got the answer.